Hello students, today we will discuss spherical polar coordinate system and unit vectors. In our previous lecture we had studied the spherical polar coordinate system and the relation between the Cartesian coordinate system and spherical polar coordinate system, that is we had already derived x equal to r sin theta cos phi, y equal to r sin theta sin phi and z equal to r cos theta. These relations are already derived in our previous lecture. You can check in the description. So now we will find out the unit vectors in the spherical polar coordinate system. Again, we have a sphere and suppose this is a sphere and this is the z-axis, symmetry axis, this is y-axis and this is x-axis. O is the center of the sphere and origin of the coordinate system. This is x-axis. So let I cap is the unit vector along x-axis, j cap is the unit vector along y-axis and k cap is the unit vector along z-axis. So as in our previous lecture we have assumed that particle is at point P and r, theta, phi are the position coordinate of the point P in spherical polar coordinate system. Then OP is called radial vector r, which makes an angle theta with the z-axis. And if we draw a normal from point P in the xy plane, then it joins the xy plane at point N, and from O to N, this was the rho. You can see in the previous lecture also. Now we extend it as rho axis, and from point N we draw a perpendicular to the y-axis, let it be point B, and we draw a perpendicular from N to the x-axis, let it be point A. So these are the perpendiculars. So the angle between P and O rho is 90 degrees. So the angle the rho axis makes with the x-axis is phi. And in the previous lecture, we already discussed that unit vector r cap is in the increasing direction of vector r. So it was drawn like this: vector unit vector r cap, and this unit vector r cap lies in this z o rho plane. Now this let rho cap be the unit vector in the increasing direction of rho, and this rho cap lies in the xy plane. And we already discussed that theta cap is unit vector in the increasing direction of theta, since the property of unit vector is that they are mutually perpendicular to each other. So theta cap is drawn like this. This is unit vector theta cap. Now phi cap is in the increasing direction of phi. It makes an phi cap. Angle phi is the angle between rho axis and the x axis. So rho cap is perpendicular to both r cap and theta cap. That is, they are orthogonal to each other. This is discussed in a previous lecture. You can watch on the channel. So from this we have already derived x equal to r sin theta cos phi, y equal to r sin theta sin phi, z equal to r cos theta. In Cartesian coordinate system, we write the position vector r of the system as r equal to x I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap. Let it be equation number 1. We know x equal to r sin theta cos phi I cap plus y is r sin theta sin phi into g cap plus z is r cos theta k cap. This is equation number 2. Simply we can write it as r common sin theta cos phi I cap plus sin theta sin phi g cap plus cos theta k cap. This is vector r. Now we are interested to find out the unit vectors, that is r cap, theta cap and phi cap. As we already discussed that in the Cartesian coordinate system direction of I cap, j cap and k cap is fixed, but in spherical polar coordinate system the direction of r cap, theta cap and phi cap changes with change in position of particle. So simple method is a unit vector is defined as the vector divided by its magnitude. So from equation 3 we can write r cap equal to vector r. That means we can rearrange equation 3 as vector r divided by its magnitude. Then it will be sin theta cos phi I cap plus sin theta sin phi g cap plus cos theta k cap. That will be equation number 4. This is the simplest method to find the unit vector r cap. So another way to find out the unit vector r cap is, now let us see where is r cap. R cap lies in the z-o rho plane. Before going into the detail of r cap, we must know the unit vector rho cap. So rho cap, this lies in x by plane. So if I draw this part of diagram as a separate diagram, then we have this axis as x-axis, this axis as y-axis. They are mutually perpendicular to each other. This is point O and rho is here. This is rho, and here it is rho cap unit vector along x-axis, I cap unit vector, and j cap is along y-axis. Now phi is the angle between I cap and rho cap. So this angle is phi. So first we find out the unit vector rho cap. Rho cap is component of I cap along rho axis plus component of j cap along rho axis. That means component of I cap along rho axis, angle between I cap and rho cap is phi. So it is I cap cos phi plus component of j cap along rho axis, that is j cap cos of angle. Angle is, since angle between I cap and j cap is 90 degree, but angle between rho cap and I cap is phi. So that's why angle between j cap and rho cap is, this angle is 90 minus phi. So cos 90 minus phi. This is I cap cos phi plus j cap sin phi. This is rho cap. So now this r cap lies in z-o rho plane. Okay. So now I consider this part of this diagram as a separate diagram. That this is rho axis, this is z-axis, and this is vector r, unit vector r cap along this direction, unit vector rho cap, along z-axis unit vector is p cap. So now r cap makes an angle theta with z axis. That means this angle is theta. What is angle between r cap and rho cap? That is 90 minus theta. So this r cap is component of rho cap along the direction of r cap plus component of k cap along the direction of r cap. This is point O. So r cap is component of rho cap along the r cap. So this angle between k cap and rho cap is 90 degree. So this angle between k cap and r cap is theta. So that means angle r cap and rho cap is 90 minus theta. So this angle is 90 minus theta. So it will be component of rho cap. So it will be rho cap cos 90 minus theta plus component of k cap. So it will be k cap cos theta. So we know rho cap as I cap cos phi plus j cap sin phi. So it will be I cap cos phi plus j cap sin phi into cos 90 minus theta is sin theta plus k cap cos theta. So this is I cap sin theta cos phi plus j cap sin theta sin phi plus k cap cos theta. So you can see equation number 4 and derived from this method. This is again the equation number 4. I cap sin theta cos phi j cap sin theta sin phi plus k cap cos theta. They are similar, so we can derive r cap with two different methods. So you can consider from the first aspect or from the second aspect. It depends on you. So next we will find out this is component of, this is unit vector r cap. Now we will find unit vector theta cap and phi cap. The condition is all the unit vectors are mutually perpendicular to each other. They are orthogonal. So the angle between r cap and theta cap is 90 degree. Angle between theta cap and phi cap is 90 degree, and angle between phi cap and r cap is also 90 degree. So finally, I will write r cap as r cap equal to I cap sin theta cos phi plus g cap sin theta sin phi plus k cap cos theta. This was equation number 4. Now we are interested to find the unit vector theta cap. So theta cap again lies in z or rho plane, but it is perpendicular to r cap. So it's better if we redraw this part of diagram as a separate. So let it be. This is the rho axis, unit vector rho cap. This is unit vector r cap, vector r. This is z unit vector k cap. So angle between k cap and r cap is theta. This unit vector theta cap is in the increasing direction of angle theta. So it will be somewhere here, but perpendicular to r cap. So the angle between r cap and theta cap is 90 degree. Now we have to find this theta cap. This rho cap is I cap cos phi plus j cap sin phi. By substituting rho cap as I cap cos phi plus j cap sin phi into cos theta minus k cap sin theta. It will be I cap cos theta cos phi plus j cap cos theta sin phi minus k cap sin theta. This is question number 5. Now we have to find out the unit vector phi cap. So phi cap is in the increasing direction of angle phi and it is perpendicular to r cap and theta cap. So we redraw this portion of diagram as this is y-axis, this is x-axis. So this phi cap lies in xy plane but perpendicular to rho cap. This is xy and this is rho axis. So angle between x and rho is phi. So the angle between phi and rho is 90 minus phi. This is point O. And phi cap is perpendicular to this rho cap. Phi cap is perpendicular to rho cap. Angle between these two is 90 degrees. So now we will find out the unit vector phi cap. So phi cap will be component of phi cap along the direction of j cap plus component of phi cap along the direction of this r cap. Component of phi cap along the direction of j cap. This angle is 90 minus phi. This angle is 90. So this angle is again phi. This angle. J cap cos of phi plus I cap cos of. This angle is 90 degree. This angle is phi. So it is cos 90 plus phi. This is j cap cos phi minus I cap sin phi. So finally we have r cap theta cap here, theta cap equation number 5 and phi cap equation number 6. It's better to rewrite it as minus I cap sin phi plus j cap cos phi. So it's better to rewrite this. So the property of these r cap, theta cap and phi cap is that they are mutually perpendicular to each other, like I cap, j cap and k cap are mutually perpendicular to each other in Cartesian coordinate system. Similarly they are in the spherical polar coordinate system. So in the next lecture we will find out the displacement, velocity and acceleration of a particle moving in spherical polar coordinate system. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel for more updates. Thank you.